Mike Westphal here at McDonald Garden Center, and today I want to tell you about one of my favorite lights. It's called the Invisilite, or you might know it as a micro LED or a fairy light. But what it is a small little LED light on an invisible or colored wire. So we carry them in green wire, silver wire, and copper wire, so you can use them to match any decor. But we call them Invisilites because the green one disappears into greenery. So it's a really cool light. I'm going to show you a lot of different applications here that you can use them when decorating your home during the holidays or really any time of the year. So there's a lot of different ways of using them. They come in a 20 count and a 50 count and battery operated, and then they also come in a 100 count with a plug-in. But then there's a couple other styles here that I want to show you as well because they're really cool. But the first one I'm going to show you is this green wire, 50 count, battery operated, and I'm going to work it into this wreath here because like I said, that wire just disappears. So I'm just going to bob and weave it back and forth through the wreath, and it just disappears and you don't really have to think about it too much. It's really, really easy, and that's what you get. So really cool. The battery pack can tie into the back. It's on a timer, so you can set it and forget it. It's really, really easy. So that's one great application. The next one that I'm going to show you is in this garland. So this garland is filled with this cluster light. So this cluster light has a bunch of lights. It's 180 lights on 9 feet. It's 9 feet because a garland typically is 9 feet long too. So what you can do is just space out your garland all the way down the center and just drop it in there, and then every so often you just flip your garland strands over and then just show the lights off. Real easy to do, and you get this great light show right throughout your garland. Super, super easy application, and the really cool thing about this one is that you can end-to-end them, so you can actually attach more garland onto it and keep on going if you have a longer staircase or you want to do your archway outside the front of your door. Lots of applications for that one, so another cool new one that just came out this year. As I showed you, or as I said before, they also come in copper. So this is a copper wire one. Really pretty if you've got a really pretty copper lantern, or your theme has that kind of gold look to it. You can use it in magnolia. It's really pretty in magnolia. So we have the copper ones as well. And then there's silver too. So the silver wire, this one I used on a little Norfolk Island pine. This is our 20 light count, battery operated. So it's great for this small tree. I just wrapped them around there, real easy. You can do this on any house plant too. So just a great way of adding some light to a small indoor plant, 20 light count. And then the next one I want to show you is one of my favorites. This is our bunch light. So this is an Invisilite on a silver wire. It's a bunch light. It's got 36 lights on all these strands. And what I love to do is use them in poinsettias. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop it down into the center of the plant here. And then I'm just going to take these strands and work them here and there throughout the flowers. Real easy to do. You can just drop them in here and there, and you can add a lot of light to your poinsettia. And it's just a great way of adding that color to any color poinsettia. You can use them on pink or the reds or the whites. So just a great, easy way of doing it, battery operated, super, super simple. And then what I also like to do with the bunch is use them in lanterns or a glass bowl or any other kind of centerpiece. But in this lantern, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this bunch light, I'm gonna put it down in here into the lantern, and then I'm just gonna drop the cable out of the back so I can hide that. And then I can put this up on my mantelpiece, or I can put it in the center of a table. The battery pack can just hide right underneath it. And really, really easy. You can put a little bit of greenery in there, some fresh cut greens, or maybe some pine cones. A lot of different ways of adding a little bit of texture to that as well. Then another one of my favorites is our wine bottle stopper. So this is an Invisilite. So what you can do is, it comes like this. It's a great way of adding something to a gift. Love to give wine as a gift to friends and family, but you can tie this to it. So it's an add-on to your wine bottle gift. But what you do is after they're done drinking it, then you can add this in. You can just pop it down in. It's real easy. It's one AA battery. And then it's got this little push button, and you can turn it on and off. So it's a great way of adding something to a gift. So that's another type of Invisilite that we carry. And then we've got some decorative styles too. I've done this little frosted or flat little tree with these little cardinals. So each Invisilite has a little cardinal glued to the outside. So just kind of a pretty one. You can use that in a centerpiece. You can use it on a small tree. Really, really cool one. We also carry them in bells. So you can carry them, so you can use the silver with bells on a garland or on a wreath on your front door. These are battery operated as well. We have a ton of different styles, so many applications. I could go on and on about these Invisilites. They're one of my favorites. So come in to McDonald Garden Center and check them out.